And stream there, do that. And we're good there. And we're live in record time. There we go. Awesome. Okay, got it. There we go. Reads. Okay. Right on. Yeah, welcome to Tuesday. We got a few new people in here today. That's awesome. Excited to answer your questions and see where people are at. I know there's probably a couple questions that have come in, and I know Shan's got a question, and we'll just see how everybody else is doing. And Sam's got a question too. And awesome. One thing I'll say at the start of this, looks like we got a good number of people in here already. One little update that we made this week was under settings, points, social settings in the referral leaderboard here, is we made these now specific to the snapshot that you're using. So if you're using the default one, it will show more custom values in these settings here in our backend, because these pull in custom values and then we can edit them here. But we don't use every custom value for every snapshot. Well, the snapshots still have some of those values in there. So just simplified it a little bit, and this is kind of after having a conversation with Dave last week, was just making these more specific. So for example, in the restaurant one, we aren't really using the points to new customer. You can still fill out that custom value if you want to use that specifically, or use that custom value inside your settings there somewhere, or inside your system. But for the most part, it's not being used because we can give points to new customers when they redeem their coupons and stuff like that, right? So depending on how you want to use it, this is going to be the most used custom values here. And we're just pulling those in specifically for the different snapshots, so we don't have to go through and what am I going to say? So when your clients are in here editing custom values, they don't have to like skip over any, or they won't know what they are. So there's a little bit of updates I still have to do to put in the tips here to explain what each one does, but I'll get those done here shortly, and that'll be I think that'll be better going forward too. So it'll just have less confusion, because you won't see custom values in there that you don't know what they do. And that's about it right now. Yeah, so Sam, why don't you kick things off and let me know what you guys are working on.
If I can work on, I mean, share my screen here.
Yep.
All right. Do you see it or not?
I do, yes.
Okay. My question is has to do with the reporting.
Okay.
I'll come over here to report. And last 30 days, let's just change that. And I like the way you've got this all set up here. That's great. Month to date. I'm just not seeing so this is showing 10 subscribers. I presume that's 10 subscribers month to date.
So,
and that doesn't line up with what I've got in my back office with under contacts.
Okay, so were you guys able to install that the thing is, that should be relevant up to the point of when you installed that the reporting workflow. Did you guys install that reporting workflow?
I'm not sure. I wish Ben was supposed to be on here, so I don't see him on there.
Oh, he's just coming in right now. Okay, so the reporting workflow, because there isn't a way for us, the subscribers or the contacts typically weren't, like, from the beginning, they weren't going into they wouldn't go into our system until they either redeemed a coupon or earned points somehow. So that's the way it was in the beginning,
Okay,
but we wanted a better way to be able to track when you get a new subscriber. So we created that subscriber workflow that I sent out last week or over the last couple weeks because it's been live for like almost 2 weeks now. Um,
okay.
so you need to have that one installed, and it's all in the newest snapshots all have it, but I'll go through and create we kind of covered it a couple times, but we'll talk about that here shortly too. So under
Okay,
I'll share my screen for a second
sure.
and just show you this. So in the new restaurant one, I also have I'll put the link for the snapshot in chat here again as well. So under we're in automations, rewards, reporting, and statistics. So we have this snapshot here that anytime somebody and I mean we can make you can make this so that anytime a contact comes in at all, they get added to this, depending on how you have your system set up. Because you might have it set up so that you have like subscribers and then you don't have subscribers. I don't really know. But the way we have this set up right now is that anytime somebody comes in through one of our channels, like which
Mhm.
is like the one of the forms, they subscribe via keyword or what's the other? There's a couple different ways that they come in. And there might be one that we have to add here if we find something else. But essentially what's going to happen is it comes in through here. One of these tags, either it's like the VIP, one of the VIP forms, the rewards registration form, whichever one of those, whichever which way they come in, or they we have like a tag here. So from database reactivation or contact tag for keyword that they put in that you set in your custom values. If they fill out one of those things, then it's going to come here and it's going to send a webhook to our system. It'll have their contact information, and then it's just going to say like how they came in, kind of thing.
Mhm.
That's where we have new subscribers, and the type is going to be like either promotions or rewards or whichever. So if we just flip through here, we'll see this one type is promotions and the source is the in-house campaign. So that's how we're going to show some of our well, we're not distinguishing, I think, between which campaign it is just yet, but we'll have that data there so that we can pull that in and show that later too, based on source. So this here, you need to have this reporting and statistics one set up. Now, if you wanted to set it up so that anytime a contact was added to the system, you could just even add a new trigger here. So so we have contact created. You could create a new trigger there. Then anytime contact is created, that person will get added to the system. So if you're using if you're
Mhm.
using that sub account specifically for a business and every contact that goes in there is going to be a subscriber, you can put them in there. The only thing that you won't see maybe is whether they're part of rewards, VIP, or whatever. So you can go and tag. You can create another system where you tag them too. But we also have these webhooks that you could take this webhook and this is more advanced, but you can take this webhook and essentially duplicate it into any workflow that you want. If you have a contact coming in a certain way, certain fashion into your system, you can duplicate this and then it'll send the reporting over to us for when that new contact comes in. So that's how we're tracking new contacts because there isn't really a way. I mean, with high level, we can pull contacts, but it's not 100% accurate, especially if you're depending on how you have your system set up. So this way we just know that they came in through these channels. So this is definitely a newer thing that we were talking about here
Mhm.
that was added in when we created the reporting system. So you can go, I created a snapshot where you can it'll just have this reporting plus a couple tags that get added to a couple different workflows. And I've got a video on that, and I'll make sure that it's in the doc. I know we talked about it last week, and I went through how to import it. So I probably won't do that again here, but I'll make sure that that video gets added to the SOP doc on how to import that snapshot. And I think there's like 4 custom values we want to pull over as well. So I will, let me go to the main dashboard. So the thing from that, what that means is that when you install that reporting snapshot or like that thing there, now when you have customers come in and we might have to take a look for you specifically if you have a different way of that people are coming into your system. Do you know what I mean? Because I know you
Okay.
guys made some changes on how you guys have set up. So we might have to, like, Ben might have to take a look at this and install it. And if he hasn't already, and then we'll have to look at, like, if you guys have a different way that customers are coming into your system so that we make sure that the reporting is being sent.
I'd really like to get my system set as close to yours and run the normal thing as we can. I just think
Yeah.
that going forward is going to be the best way to do that. So hopefully we're moving ours to the way you have it set up rather than the other way.
Well, I just how and we do have the webhooks there, so you can use them however you want. But I'll just
Okay.
grab this. I think this is the reporting one here. Oh, there's so many now. We'll just do the permanent link. Okay, and I'll put that in chat there again too. So if you want it, let me just see if I can. It's not linked to any sub accounts yet, but so if you wanted to install this in another sub account, it kind of went through that the other day. I'll make sure that I have another. I'll create make sure that we have the video there that explains how to do it. I know last it was like Thursday or something that we went through it again on how to do it. So I'll just make sure that you guys have it if you have any questions about it.
Okay. Very good.
And so what will happen is once you install that, then the reporting every time somebody subscribes, they should be sent over. What's happening with the base one here, like the original that we had before we had this reporting snapshot, was that the only time somebody would be sent over to our system is when they earn points or they redeem a coupon. Kind of thing was the only time that we track them. Now we just made this so that we can actually do reporting and you can see how many new contacts you have based on that. So, okay, cool.
Super deal. Thank you.
You're welcome. I think Howard had his hand raised next.
Hey, Jason.
Hey, Howard, how's it going?
Good. I feel like I'm like the guy who's like always like asking you the same question. I'm so sorry for this.
No problem.
So is there an update on the fitness snapshot? Because we're the ones that are looking to onboard almost ASAP to clients for the fitness specific rewards.
We should have. Okay, I will have a look at it right after we're jump off this call. I know we're using it for a few clients right now, but I did notice that we haven't updated like the background graphics. So I mean, you guys can do that on your own. I just want to make sure that the reporting snapshot is in that fitness account.
Okay.
And other than that, it should be good to go.
Okay. Yeah, because we've got wow, this is weird. It's like a picture in picture in picture. That's amazing. But yeah, we've got one client that we're probably, I'm going to call it like 2 weeks out on onboarding, and then both of them have already signed contracts though, and then the next one is going to be probably about another, let's say 45 days from now. So probably like September 1st, I want to say, for launch, but. I want to use August to be able to, like configure all this, because this is our first two, and then we want to start rolling this out to our other clients.
Okay, so I will, after our call today, I'll have Shan's on here too. So I'll just make sure that we go through that fitness one. I know we have it in a few clients, but what we've done is like installed it in there and then gone in and customized it or made some changes on their end. So I just want to get rid of some of right now I think it still has some of our salon spa stuff in there. And I know we've just made changes when we put it through to their end. So I just want to, I'll go through and just make sure it's cleaned up a little bit, and that we have the reporting thing in there, because it's just important that we have the reporting.
Is
detailed.
there gonna be an issue? Because I was trying to wait. I couldn't wait.
Oh
Because
yeah,
I
okay.
needed to like get going. But is it going to be an issue because we've already installed? I think I did the restaurant snapshot.
Okay.
Is that going to be a problem to overlay this on top of it?
No. There's only a few changes between the fitness one and the restaurant one. Like
Okay.
really the only difference between the two systems, other than like some graphics, is where we're sending referrals. So the restaurant one, we're sending referrals to join the VIP program. And with the fitness one, we're just sending people to the work with us page, which is like the joint like fill out this form to get your free trial kind of thing, rather than creating a VIP list for customers. We're using it more as a referral system and giving points for referrals.
Right, which is
That
what we
way
want.
around.
We definitely want that. Yeah, because
Yeah,
the both the clients are really excited about this because it solves a lot of separate problems for them. The being able to reward a referral in this way is great for them.
yeah,
They love the point system because there are other there are far more expensive solutions out there for the fitness industry. So this is a great for us. This is a great opportunity to provide more value at a better
yeah.
price. So yeah, I'm definitely
So
looking
really
forward to
the
that.
only difference is like so inside of the fitness one, I think in the restaurant one, we have a couple things. Like we have all the same stuff in there. Like we didn't delete stuff out of the restaurant one. When we did it, we just kind of changed where pages go. So there's still the option to use that. There's not much of the only thing that I think we have is inside of here. We have I think this is the fitness one here. So you can check this out, but we have the check-in funnel pages. What you probably only have to do is, I don't even know what you'd have to do. You'd only have to, I mean, we can just jump on a call and go through some of those things too, specifically. If you already have the restaurant installed on there, again, really the only difference is, and we created a custom value for it, is where you're sending referrals. So in the restaurant one, by default, we're going to the VIP promotions, funnels, and pages, where we have like the join VIP page. That's where we're going with the restaurant one here. We're sending people over here to join VIP. Whereas in the fitness one, we're going to go to, it's under consumers.
Just FYI, I can't see your screen.
Oh
You're
yeah,
sharing.
sorry.
Yeah.
I'm looking at it and you guys are not.
Oh, there we go.
So under here, okay, so under for yeah, okay. So for restaurants, we're sending people to the VIP promotions page for them to join and get like a coupon kind of thing, right? And you can still set it up that way too. But under for fitness, what we set up is it's under to rewards work with us. Here, this is kind of a funnel page that we built where they can, and this can be cleaned up too. I mean, you can customize this to whatever you want. Is essentially we just have this referral form on here. So it's that referral offer capture form that is on this page. So when we have people coming in, we have people filling out the form saying, hey, I'd like to join the gym. Or you can have them schedule an appointment or whatever you want to automate that off of them filling out that form, right? Because that's typically what we would do with our fitness clients. What we're doing right now, we've got a number of clients that we're running ads for, and they will typically all go to a landing page that will have an offer, right? It's like seven days for $7
exactly.
or
Right,
that kind of
trial.
thing, or
Right,
something
exactly.
like that, a trial, right? So then they'd fill out the details to get their free trial, and then you can have them go into the other systems or whatever you want, right? Because we'll do this and they'll send them over to MindBody or whatever, or have use that MindBody integration tool there is with High Level. To do it that way too, but that's a difference. So we're collecting referrals here versus collecting like VIP signups. kind of thing. That's really the only difference between those two. And then I think actually in the fitness one, we added one other workflow in here, which is where did I just see it? It was we have we created a thing with the check-in so that they could check in, but then also we could track their check-ins and then give them points based on the number of times they check in.
Yes, right, which is actually something that we want to do that. And we were working on trying to figure out a solution where we could tie high level in with, and we talked about this a couple weeks ago, but most of our US clients are on ABC, not MindBody.
Right.
And so,
oh, right. Yeah.
We think that we can get the check-in data from ABC. So I think I can do a trigger, to reward the points in that way. So that way they're not having to essentially double check in, a check-in at with their membership badge, and then a second check-in with their phone number, on a
totally.
tablet or whatever. Yeah.
Where did I put this? Was it the reward system? Rewards check-in, number of visits, and then yeah, there's a couple different things that we set in here. And actually I was talking with Skull the other day. I think it was on Thursday's call where in the restaurant one I set it up that it was kind of similar to this, but then you can also give them different tiers. So this is the restaurant one here where they're or this is the check-in number of visits. So you can give points based on how many classes they checked into, and they've got 10, 25, 50. So that one's in the fitness one as well. There's a few things like that.
Can I ask you specifically with that one? So because we have, most of our clients have both the need to reward for actual check-in, as in they check into the club, but then separately they want to be able to reward points as well for intervals like you just showed of classes.
Yeah.
So can we replicate that workflow and then have one, rewarding for the check-in and then one rewarding for classes? Is that a relatively
yeah? So every
positive?
time somebody checks in, there is just this there's the reminders. We also have some reminders in here if they haven't checked in 30 days to go and check, come back to the gym kind of thing. So give points, funnel page. So this is just the check-in one here. So this would give them points for every time they check in. So right now it's there's a form, like the check-in form, that they can earn points every 24 hours every time they check in. But you could have a different trigger on this as well. You could have a different trigger on that says, if you have a way or if you're bringing something in from ABC that says, hey, they came to the gym today, then you could add them to this workflow, and then they'd earn points for checking in that day, and then they give points through there. So, and then this one, they get points there, and then they track it through the number of visits in rewards check-in number of visits. So then they get points. They can get points for hitting those different milestones, right? One thing we talked about on Thursday was adding another layer to that is when you earned so many. I mean, you probably wouldn't want to do both, but you could also set it up so that when they earn a certain level of points, then you also update their dashboard and give them a different title. But you could do the same thing here too, a number of visits, and then update their rewards title. I think it's called their membership title, to say, you're at, you're this silver, gold, platinum, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah. Are you talking about in their dashboard, where it says your membership level is that what you're talking about?
So you can change that. It's just a custom field. And you can set that you can create a workflow that'll set that. It can just update the custom field when they hit those different levels. So we're kind of playing with a few different things with that membership level. There's the one where, yeah, so if let's say number of visits, you could update their membership title there if you wanted to do that. You could also do, if they've earned a certain number of points, you could upgrade their membership title, so their lifetime points is at 50,000 points. They have different tiered levels that way. And then you could also just go based on like number of check-ins, number of points. And then we're also creating another paid version, but I don't know if that would apply specifically to fitness because you'd already have paid memberships. And what we're doing with that is something we're rolling out in the next week or so, which is going to be like a paid membership system where every month you would earn points or basically you're just buying points, which you can then use for other services type thing.
I see. Yeah, which actually could be something that we might actually, I mean, we wouldn't institute it as a separate pay, but like I could see us potentially saying, as part of the program that every 30 days they get X number of points for continuing their membership, right? So it's like they get whatever, 1,000 points or something. I have one final question. So on the leaderboard there, where you're at right now, actually,
the restaurant one, just because it has all tabs.
I was gonna say, yeah, because my question is actually about these tabs. Is it, so one of the clients, it's not the one that we're onboarding immediately, it's the one in like 45 days. They want to know, is it possible for us to essentially grant permissions for different tabs? Like, they want to be able to have some of their people be able to see the referral leaderboard, but not be able to act on it.
Okay.
So is that possible? Is that currently possible? Or like, do you have, I don't know if you have an ideas board like High Level does, but like, how do we get that like at least suggested?
Yeah, so they'd have different users who log in. Yeah. And then we'd want to only show tabs based on users.
Correct, right. So like, for example, their sales team, they only want their sales team to be able to see the referral leaderboard. They don't want them to be able to do anything with points because they don't want them to manipulate the points or anything like that. Because you can grant points, you know what I mean, on that tab. Yeah. So they don't want them to be able to touch that. They just want them to be able to see the referral leaderboard, and that's it.
Yeah, okay. I know there's a way that we can do it, and I built something similar, tracking by user ID. It's probably a whole other thing that we need to add in order to grant permission, but it makes sense. You'd have to add we'd have to do it through our back end thing where you'd see the users and then and
like grant permissions
there.
Yeah, because I was even thinking about too, like even if it was just without like permission structure, even if we were just able to have like a clean link that's just referral leaderboard, for example, like that would at least get us there, because I don't think we necessarily need to be able to say Bob can see these things, but Jane can see these things. It's like anyone who is sales.
Yeah, what you can actually do. You can, if you guys have the 490, if you guys are on 497, you can actually copy that link address. Well, yeah, I could probably make it that way. So if we copy that and then go to your dashboard, you could have that referrals potentially just pop up here like we have this. On the dashboard, if you wanted to just have specifically for different users, like you can go and we actually went down to 297 because we're not doing much of that. We'll probably end up upgrading soon anyways, but you can edit this and then you can just probably have the referral leaderboard show up, and then we could probably do something with hiding the navigation as well. So then you only see the referrals.
Exactly. Yeah. Because even if we could just do that, because I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I can assign a dashboard to an individual user. Is that right?
I think so. That's something
I don't know with the newest update on High Level. I'm not sure if I know you can do custom dashboards, and I know that you can assign them sub accounts. I just don't know if you can assign them.
I don't know if you can assign it to a specific user type or user in there.
Right.
It's a good question though.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. So I'm gonna write that down. We'll make some notes on it. Just to be able to say, because yeah, that's one of the things I was thinking is being able to pull that in, and then also at some point too, being able to pull individual pieces of reporting rather than just having it all on this page, and then you can create your own custom dashboard out of that as well if you wanted to. So alternatively, if anyone's watching here, you can also, instead of doing the rewards leaderboard on the side, you can create a custom dashboard and have the referral leaderboard settings, all that kind of stuff in a dashboard item as well. That works. But okay, so I'll think about how we turn things on and off. It might be per user. That might be the easiest way to just see which user it is and then show different menu items based on that, because I don't know if we could create like groupings of users. Or just if you just had a referral, one link to the referral leaderboard, what would you do with it? Like, how would you use it?
Well, that's just it. So they want to be able to track like who their highest performing referrals are.
Yeah.
So like sales wants to be able to keep track of that. That was a specific request. And in talking with their management of because they're part of a larger chain, but in talking with their management, they were like, well, that's all fine and good, but we don't want them to have access to the points because they don't trust them. They don't want them touching or dealing with points at all, because they think that somebody's going to game something. Or
so would they just need to have a referral leaderboard, like to see?
Yes, to start, correct. Like that is the ask, is can we just see the referral leaderboard without any other tabs?
So for the sales team, would they be tracking their, like essentially every time they bring someone in, they would get a referral for it?
No, it's they view referral as an extension of sales. And so they want to be able to see who is basically they want to be able to reach out to that person and personally thank them for the fact that they're bringing in 10 new referrals or whatever it is, so that they can go like above and beyond, for that person, because that person's bringing in a lot of business. Right? The referral is. So I get the logic of it. I understand that. I was like, okay, well, I don't think within the current framework, the way you have it, Jason, I don't think I can actually just say, here you go, here's referrals.
I've got, and we started working on something for a referral contest type thing. I have to pull up the page, but it essentially just shows like the top referrers.
That's perfect.
And it's kind of independent of this back-end dashboard.
Yeah, and that would be fine, because I mean I would think I could well, I don't know if I can password protect it or something, but I mean, like, we would still want to, like, in some way, it needs to be protected in some way, even if it's just like a generic, pin like you have for the back end, like for redemptions. Even if it was something like that, where it's just behind a pin that is like all the sales team has access to this pin, and so therefore this is the pin they use in order to log in. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's think about it. Yeah, I think I've got a few things in the works that are similar. We were like, so we're doing something that's kind of tied more into like our referral contest for a fitness business. Too, so you can do so you could do a referral contest, and then there'd be like almost a public leaderboard where you could see the top refers, how many people have referred. There too, just to keep everyone else motivated. Especially during the contest, so you could be the top referrer for your location or multiple locations.
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, that sounds totally awesome. So then, as far as just who should I follow up with as far as with the fitness snapshot, or how do I find out when that's ready?
So the last question about that is, with that, are you actively doing stuff with that client right now?
We are onboarding them as we speak. Yes.
Okay, so in the sub account that you created for them, do you have more stuff in there, or you just have
I
the
do, because we've started to.
yeah,
It's a fresh client for our CRM. For high. For
yeah,
white labeling high level, right? So it's a fresh client for that. They're an existing client of ours,
yeah.
but we are onboarding them right now with some workflow automations, like regarding like
Okay,
scheduling of tours and things like that. So that is in there currently. We have a current members list in there as well,
yeah.
because we're building some workflows off of that. And then the next, and the thing that we're actively working towards, is to onboard them with rewards.
Okay, yeah. So the fitness snapshot is really like an extension of the restaurant one. The only thing I can't say for certain is if you bring in the restaurant one or you bring in the fitness one, if it will update the restaurant one or if it will it'll make duplicates.
Should I
But
mean, I
or we can bring in different workflows and you can create it. You can bring in different workflows and you can bring in different like automations and there's not much changes to the landing pages, really, to be honest. You can bring those things in and it shouldn't matter because you should be able to bring that stuff in separately
Okay,
and it'll be fine.
sounds good. Thanks, Jason.
All right, you're welcome. Okay. Raul, how you doing?
Oh, what's up, guys? Good morning.
Good morning to you. Hope you're having a good day.
Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. I just need a little bit of help. I have, see if I can share my screen.
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
All right. So this might be really simple for you, but the loyalty and rewards on my settings for my loyalty card here, I picked, I made some graphics.
Yep.
So I have my loyalty card here, 800 by 460. I'll open
Okay.
that. And then I'll set the stamp as well. But when I uploaded it, it doesn't actually load.
Oh, weird. Are we getting an error when that happens or no?
Well, look, like it says it's on here, loyalty, and then
Yeah.
I'll go to update settings, and so I'll go right back to it, and it says no file chosen on both.
Okay. Let me check here. Let's see what's happening. Uh, so let's go to loyalty cards. Do me a favor. Can you just try do one at a time? And
Yeah,
just as a test, just do that one and then do the next one. And just for some reason.
I got that one. We'll update. Go back, and so it's already not on there, but we'll do this
Okay.
one next.
So I don't know if it's not giving us, it's not showing an error or anything. It's just not showing it there. I might have to play around with like just see what's going on. Let's just do that right now. So um to do that would be under here. Just going to Okay, so just give me 1 second here. Let me take a look and see if we can figure out why it's not doing that. Not giving us, it's interesting that it's not giving us any errors or anything. So let's just okay, before I go do that, I'm gonna check one more thing here before I jump into like blah, blah, blah. Let's go into just wondering if it's like loading, but for some reason it's not showing there. So let's just go search. Okay, so what's the name of that? It was just like loyalty.png or something like that.
The name
Yeah. So
of the
for some
yeah, I
reason,
think it's just loyalty for the.
so it looks for some reason like it is uploading. For some reason, it's just not showing there. So let me take a look at that's gonna be under loyalty card. Do you know if it was showing the loyalty card on the account or just like right there it wasn't showing?
So I set it up on my girlfriend's to see how it would work,
Yeah.
you know, and I got, but it's just like the default one that comes with the system. That's what it's showing. It's showing me that
Okay,
stamp and it's showing me that card.
I got location ID here. That should be it's so we are capturing it, but let's just check out this. And for some reason, it's not showing on that page. And I like just hide a few things here so I can see what I'm actually doing. Sorry. I feel like I'm blind right now. I'm trying to like look here. So yeah, so where is oh there we go right there. Okay, so oh. Okay, I'm gonna refresh this. Yeah, so we're all pulling that in. So that is for that location. And then for some reason, oh, let's just go check to see if expect. Weird. I'm gonna have to take a look at see why it's capturing it there, but it's not. I don't know what it's doing. I don't know why it's not. It's saying that we have it in the database anyways. I'm gonna check one more thing here. Oh. And then we're gonna look. Weird. What was the file like? What was the file that you uploaded? Can you go grab it again?
Yeah, for the loyalty card,
Yeah,
it was this.
it's super, and I don't. It's super weird. I'm getting like so I see the image here on our back end. I'm going to delete it out of our back end, but it says MP4, which
Well, because
is
when I downloaded it, it's from Canva, so I downloaded it as a PNG.
yeah. Do it again and then see, and then upload it, and then just hit upload now, and then just see what's yeah. Try upload that one again.
Because I do have a MP4, but it's because I guess I thought I could have some animation in it, so one of
Okay,
the pictures,
that
yeah.
would
So
be
maybe
that would be
the
super
first time,
neat.
yeah.
So hit update settings. And then just looking here. And then I see that it's like I don't see it here now.
You gonna try it again, or
No, I don't understand why it's not working. So I'm gonna have to probably just play with it. Do you want to just send me those file? I'm gonna just try and upload a different one, different image, and just
if
see why
it's?
that's not.
I'm gonna try the stamp first, because
Yeah,
let's
try the
see.
stamp.
So even the stamp, and here's a different one because I did it twice because I thought maybe.
Yeah, so like you can see that up at the top, I displayed it so you can see it should be pulling it in, but it's not saved. For some reason, it's not saved.
I could see it on there, but it still says no file chosen.
Oh, that's because you're choosing a new file. So that choose file. So no, so the stamp worked. So
The
try,
stamp works.
yeah, the stamp works. That stamp will show up now. So when it says no file chosen, that's just like when you choose a new file.
Okay, well, because
That's just part of the that's just part of the field.
even when this stamp was showing up, when I tried to stamp a loyalty card, that the generic one that comes with your system
Yeah,
is the one that shows up, not this one.
just try. Let's try. I bet you it'll show up now.
Okay, I'll try it now.
I bet you that'll show up now, but then try the background thing. What file size is that background?
It's
That's just a good question.
for 800 by 460.
Can you check like I don't know if I have a limit on the actual file size, like the megabytes, for the image. And if I do, let me just take a look.
Because on here, that's what it says. It says create a background 800 by 460.
Yeah, so there's that. But sometimes when you download a PNG directly from Canva, the file size is huge.
Okay.
So it
So
could be like 2 or 3 megabytes or more for that image. And we just want to optimize images when
got
we're
it.
when we're uploading them, right? Because or else it'll just take really long for it to load on your client's end anyways. So I think we try to update that. I just want to see. And then I will check one more thing here for you. But can you like when you go to select that image, can you go and see what the file size is
This
on
one.
that? On that one. Can you like
So how?
control click or I think it's like command click or something like that. For the background. You should be able to or if you just hover, I don't know if you hover over it, if it'll tell you like how many megs it is. Probably not. Okay, so list width height.
I'll redo another one on Canva and just
Yeah,
do it
maybe just
small.
try it. Let me just like it's I'll see if I can make it so that we're not the file. I feel like it might be the file size that I have a limit on. But let me take a look. I'm just gonna try and upload. That's Captain Marketing, right? I'm gonna
Correct.
try and do one that I know is optimized for that. So just to and then I'll see what we can add in to make it more lenient. I'm just gonna upload a different background that I have. Okay, yeah. So I uploaded a different so if you refresh that page now, or it might have oh, because it just deleted it from me because it just replaced it with nothing. Just so let me do that. Hit update settings. Click on settings again. Close that. And then just can you go like command click, or you're on a PC or Mac?
MacBook.
Yeah, so go command click or right click and then go to reload frame is usually the easiest way to do it. Yeah, at the bottom there, see where it says reload frame.
Oh, hold
Um,
what is it? Command.
just
right?
just if you go, I think if you go command and then click, or do you have a right click or a control click? Sorry, I'm not sure. I'm not a Mac guy myself. See where it says reload frame at the bottom there?
Yeah.
Just do that. It'll just reload this thing and then hit settings under Captain Marketing. So I uploaded that purple and black one there just now. So it's uploading. I think there was maybe can you send me a link to that graphic that you want to use?
How would I do that? Just send it to
I just put my email address in the chat. So send me a link to that, and then I will see what we need to do on our end to make it so that image uploads better. So yeah, one of the things I know, just when we use Canva for creating PNGs, they look really nice, but they can also be like they can be like really big file size. So we're trying to limit what file size we have for the images. But having said that, let's just take a look and maybe I can
I'll send it over right now.
yeah, maybe we can just I can fix that. Or I can make it
And then one more question before
yeah.
I get out of here. I set it up for restaurants, but I don't know if this would work because what I want to do is I have my promotions and I'd like the people to be able to click on the promotions. Let me see if I can get there. So I have these promotions. I set it up as a restaurant, but I kind of wanted it to be more like where they see the offer and they're able to click on it, and then I could get their information from there. Does that make sense?
Oh yeah. So if you to first do that, if you want to create one, like, so they'll see that and then they'll subscribe kind of
Yes,
thing.
because it's more like services. It's not a restaurant. I'm doing like services.
Right. So if you want them to so you initially want them to get them to subscribe for that, so that if you go to just go to edit one of those.
Uh-huh.
And then so what you can do is, if you just want to have the way we have it set up is that you want to get customers on that VIP list. But what you could do is, if you have this promotion that you're running, you can create this promotion as scroll up a little bit. And then down, just right, see where it says show to all subscribers. Show to specialty campaign subscribers. So if you do that and then select which campaign you want, this is where people can subscribe to the promotions system. Now, are you saying you want to show it to everybody, and then whatever they pick, they subscribe, they like sign up that way?
Well, because this is kind of like a service.
Yeah.
I like I exercise dogs, so I run into a lot of people all the time, and what I like to do is just have them text my number VIP, and then they'll get the information. They'll
Okay.
get the promotions, and they're able to subscribe from those promotions. Click on them, give me the information, and then that way I can roll them into the loyalty card, so that for every time that they get a walk, they get a stamp.
Yeah. So what I would do with that is, so scroll back down to the specialty campaigns there. See where it says select specialty campaign. Do the default join VIP. So get your main promotion as that default one. So now, save that. Let's just say save that one. And then if you go in high level and you go to sites, and then you go to VIP promotions, funnels and pages, registration and offers. And then if you click on that view, that first one, if you view that one, that will pull in that offer. So it'll show up there, right? Get Sandy Paws Fitness free intro session.
Perfect.
So you can send people directly to this page where you can capture their information. And then when you capture information there, then it'll send them a text message and everything to the promotions page, where they can then they can see all the offers that you have, and
awesome,
different things like that. And you can add them into the loyalty card. You could do whatever you want for them. So there's in those specialty campaigns, there's 5 different promotions where you can have people sign up. And then like there's in-house, there's like the print campaign, whatever. They're all essentially the same. They just, what we set it up is so that you have 5 different landing pages where you could have 5 different offers if you want to send people over to there. So this is also your referral page. If you have people who want to do referrals, they'll be referring people back to this page as well. So that's why we have the referral ID on there. And that's where you can, if you have like a QR code or whatever, you can have people scan that and it'll take them over to this page, and then they can sign up for their free intro session.
All right. Thanks so much, Jason. Appreciate your time.
You're welcome. No problem.
Have a great weekend. Thanks.
You too. All right. Devin jumped in there. How you doing today, Devin?
Man, I'm good, man. I've been busy, and I'm glad that I caught you, because I think you're about to wrap things up, right?
Oh, yeah. Well, more questions keep coming in, so we're sticking around.
Okay, all right. So yeah, my question is about the agency snapshot. So I just recently purchased the loyalty and rewards um
Yep.
tier, and I have not received the agency snapshot.
Okay, so here I'll show you. Inside of the email that you first get is a custom menu link.
Okay.
Okay, so in the email
Okay.
that first comes to you, there'll be a custom menu link. I don't let me know if you got that. The first onboarding email that got sent out.
Hold on. Give me 1 second. And
Mm, there we go.
I think that's it. Welcome to. Okay, yep, I got the custom link.
Okay, so what you do is with that link
Mhm.
is, and we're gonna update all our, Shannon and I were just talking about updating all of our um material. So take that link that you get there, and we're gonna go
Mhm.
into your agency view,
All
and
right.
then go to settings,
Let's see, where are you?
and then custom menu link.
Custom menu link.
And then you create a new custom menu link.
Mm-hmm.
Here, pick an icon, give it a title, so it could be Power Tools or Loyalty and Rewards, whatever you want to do.
Yeah. Yeah.
Paste the link in there. Apparently I didn't copy it. If it says invalid link, there's probably there's a white space at the end of the URL or something. It's highlight sometimes when you copy it out of the email, it does that.
Mm-hmm.
Then we
Okay.
want to only show it on the agency sidebar. So we turn both these things off, and
Okay.
then we'll then hit save. And then you'll get a link on your side menu with whatever you called it. Which will, when you click on it, it'll take you into our agency dashboard.
Okay. Gotcha. Okay.
And then once you're there, I think it'll ask you a couple questions to fill it out. And then you just got to do this connect API version 2. So click on that, go through, it'll just,
Okay. That I don't see.
are you on yeah, fill out that form that pops up first. Or maybe, I don't know if you
Uh,
want to share your screen and I'll walk you
I,
through
I
it.
okay. Let me see. How can I share my screen? Because I'm on my phone on this
Oh, okay.
call, but yeah.
It might be easier to do it on a computer or on
Yeah.
a
So
tablet or something. So,
yeah. Okay. So what I'm seeing right now on the screen is it says tools, quick access, like smart rewards, promotions, real testimonials.
yeah.
But I'm not seeing anything that I need to fill out. But yeah,
Are you are you on the 97 a month account
yes,
with high level? Okay. Okay, then I don't think you can connect the API version 2. You can, but it doesn't do anything. So what you'll need to do is when you go to add your sub account, here I'll share my screen again. When you go to add your sub account, because it's a little bit different if you're on the 97 plan versus
okay,
297 or whatever. Um,
okay,
Click on add rewards location. You'll see add location. It might just show up add location manually. And then you'll have to add in your location name and your location ID, and then select which one of our snapshots you're using for the loyalty and rewards one. Um, and then you'll see something like this, update to API version 2. So then click on edit details and then connect API version 2 for that sub account.
okay. All right.
So that will take
So
you over to a page. So if you're on the 97, there's a couple more steps that you need to do in order
okay,
to authorize that sub account. So when you go in, it'll show you your sub accounts. You just select that sub account and then it will connect it to our system.
Okay,
It used to be that
so
you could just put an API key in there, but it's changed now. So when you add the location manually, give it a name, grab the location ID. You grab the location ID if you haven't done that before from let's just go into a sub account that we don't really use here. I guess it doesn't really matter. You can, well, one, you can find it up here at the top. But you can also, if you go to settings,
Mhm.
under business profile, you will see location ID right here. So you can copy that and then paste that into our into that location ID field. And it'll add it in there, but then you'll have to still connect do the OAuth connection, which is the API
Oh,
version 2. So
all right.
if
So
you have any
so
problems with it, just give me a shout and I'll help you get set up there.
yeah,
I'll
yeah.
walk you
When
through any questions you have.
when can we do that?
Just probably when you get to a computer
Okay.
kind of thing.
Like
It's just it's
I'm in
harder
front
to
of a
do.
computer right now.
Okay, well, just yeah, if you can, I don't know if you can share your screen. Like you probably can't share your screen because you're on a computer. Um, if you can connect to this call, like in your browser or on your computer, go to
All right.
GHL Power Tools. Here, I'll put
Give
it
me
in chat.
1 second. Yeah.
GHLPowerTools.com/Zoom.
Okay. Let's see. GHL Power Tool.
.com/Zoom. And then you should be able to share your screen.
Okay. GHLPowerTools.com/Zoom.
Yeah.
Okay. It's saying 404 not found. All right, so let me do this.
https:/GHLPowerTools.com. Just make sure that's correct. /Zoom.
Yep. Let's do this.
Otherwise,
/Zoom. Yeah, 404 not found.
good.
Let me see.
No WW in front. If you happen to do that. Oh,
Okay. Gotcha. Okay. Launch. All right. All right. It's asking me to download Zoom. I just recently got this computer and I honestly
okay.
haven't had time to like set everything up. Um, let's see.
Yeah, I mean, so if you just follow the steps that we just kind of talked about, I mean, it shouldn't take you long to do Zoom anyways, but
All right.
oh, Shan, I don't know if you're still on here. I just got a message back so about Facebook ads there.
Yeah.
I was talking to Jacob Radcliffe earlier, and he said it was a Facebook outage. He said that was happening. It's been a Facebook outage over the last couple of days.
Yeah. Did you ask him what he's doing to work around that right now?
No, I asked him, but he just said it was an outage. Like there's nothing you could do.
Like just shut everybody's ads off or manually
Like
should
are
I
they
start?
still not working?
Well,
all of,
last night they weren't. So I'm wondering if I shut everything off and now I'm just gonna start.
yeah, just try it again and see if they'll run. I guess.
Do you wanna just ask him if now it's working for him? And then I'm just actually I'm over here right now. Just what's the best way for me to deliver all those contacts? Do you think in a spreadsheet, or does it matter?
Well, if you do a spreadsheet, if you download a spreadsheet, then we can import them directly into high level and
Okay.
add them in right directly to that initial onboarding workflow.
Okay, and then you would put separate columns for each, like for instance, which fitness studio.
That stuff is already in there. You already created the custom field, so we just have to link it up. Yeah.
Okay, I'll get on that right now. Devin's
Okay.
back in.
Yeah, Devin, if you want to share your screen, we'll get you set up there to get started.
Right. And wrong one. All right. All right. Can you see my screen?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So if you go to, yeah, so you're in there, go to Smart Rewards.
Okay.
There. So there's a number of different things in here. There's, if you click on Get Snapshot, you'll see like our reward snapshot, you'll see the restaurant, and you'll see a salon one. I'll be dropping fitness and everything in there shortly here as well. Probably from what we talked about, you're rewarding, what we want to do is you're going to reward your staff, right? For different things. I would maybe do the salon spa one. We'll have to change some of the background image on there, but we'll be able to reward them for different things. And then if you want to do anything more advanced later, you'll have the opportunity for that too.
Okay.
Yeah, so there you'll have that there. So you'll want to install that into a sub account that you have. That's all in the, I would potentially create, do you have a sub account that you're going to use for it? Or
No.
just set up, I would go and set up a new sub account for it. And get that rolling. Oh yeah, so you're with on the 290 on the 97 plan, you're only allowed 3 sub accounts. What's max test?
Yeah, we can get rid of that one.
Yeah, on the $97 a month account, you can do 3 sub accounts.
All right. So am I switching this sub account, or should I go to manage client? Let's see.
What do you have anything in there right now, or is it just empty? Or
it's just empty. It was it was a snapshot of so basically it's the template of one of the snapshots right here.
oh, okay.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah, so if you don't really have anything in there, you can go to manage client and then load snapshot. Up in the top right, go actions and then load snapshot.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, and then just scroll down and go proceed and then proceed.
Overwrites.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah, you can go overwrite. Yeah, that's fine. You can click on the plus if you want to see what it's going to overwrite, but it's probably not much.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay, so that'll load into that sub account. You want to go to that sub account. Do we have the account ID? I don't think we have the account ID on this page. It'd be cool if we did. I think you have to go into that sub account and then so click, yeah, switch to that sub account. And then go to settings.
Mhm. Okay. Am I going to API key?
No, you just want we don't do that anymore. So you just need to go and grab the location ID at the top. And then go back to your agency view. Yeah, if you just click on it, it'll copy it.
Okay. Go to agency view. Yeah.
And then smart reviews over on the left, probably. There, and then click on rewards. Click on add a rewards location. Far right. So then give it a name. You don't have any previously added locations yet, so give it a title. And then paste the location ID in there. And then select from the drop down. There, just select the salon one, salon spa one. Yeah, and then hit update. Okay, so now you have to click on edit details. And then click on connect API version 2. And then select that max test one that you did there. Okay, now you can close that tab. There, and then refresh this page. Yeah, okay, so if you click select smart rewards again, you should be good to go. So if you click custom values, you should see all the custom values from that sub account that you can go in and edit and update and follow. Yeah, so now if you take a look at that, I don't know if you have it, but I just want to make sure you have it. The SOP setup doc.
Yes, I do.
Okay, yeah. So go through that SOP doc there and it'll kind of explain how to set things up. Now we'll probably have to do once you just kind of get the base things set up, what I would suggest now is writing out a bullet point list of how you want to use the system. And then we'll go through and help you. I can go through and help you customize some stuff. We can even do it on a call, like on Thursday or whatever, to go talk about like some of the things that you want to do. Because I know you want to use it internally for staff, right?
Right.
So I'm gonna give you, I'll put the link in chat right now. So it's just
Yeah,
kind of how to set up the system. Yeah, so that's it right there. Yeah. So
okay.
just maybe click on it and make sure we're moving all the training over into like a more
Like
open system, so it'll be a little bit easier to use or
okay.
easier to follow. But that's got a number of videos in there and kind of walks you through each one of the things. Now, again, first thing I would do though, because you want to use the system for internal staff, just create your own doc that says this is what we want to do, this is how I want to award points, whatever. So if you go back to the dashboard,
Okay.
do that. Yeah, so click on return to custom value locations.
And custom value location.
So it's a blue link there. Up. Or just go to smart apps at the top. And then go to rewards. And then go to see where it says get leaderboard link. Or you can click on manage rewards. Either one would work. But click get leaderboard link, and that's another custom menu link that you can add to your sub account. So you can
Okay.
just the same way you created that custom menu link before, you can copy that and create a new custom menu link, but only show it on your agency on your sub account rather than your agency account. So in order to
Okay.
do that, go to settings. Go to custom menu link, create new, and then do that whole thing again. And then do, yeah, like whatever you want to call it. Now, this is going to be like this is going to show like points and referrals and things like that. So yeah, so Valley incentives. Um, and then yeah, paste that link in there. And then click off show on agency sidebar. Click off the top one.
Click off the top.
Yeah, and then leave that one and then actually click on see where it says select sub account. It's kind of like a grayed out little bar. Click
Mhm.
there and then click max test and then hit save. Now on the max test sub account, you'll see a new menu link. Yeah, so on the left-hand side there, you'll see Valley incentives. There, and then you'll see this is referrals and you'll have points. And that's the thing we talked about last week with the points leaders and stuff like that.
Okay. Now, we did install a custom menu link, but it was for the agency view. So we clicked the agency view, show agency view. But for this custom menu link, we clicked off the agency
Right.
view. Okay.
So the agency view one is going to show it in the agency, and this one is going to show it in the sub account only.
Okay.
Because this one won't work in agency view.
Got you. Okay.
Because this one needs to be tied to a sub account.
Okay. Fair enough. All right. Now,
Yeah.
where can I learn about how to navigate go high level? Because this is a lot. It's not
Yeah.
overwhelming, but it's a lot, and I want to be able to navigate it, fairly well.
Don't have a great answer other than if you look up documentation or go to the question mark in the top right corner.
Okay. All right. So I guess I gotta do my due diligence, basically. Yeah.
Yeah, so there's the welcome course.
Okay.
The welcome course is pretty good. Probably don't need to do the what is that, all courses or
Um.
yeah, okay, that's not very helpful.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? AI, yeah, I don't need the
Hold
let
on.
me
Matter of fact, isn't there a
or there's the
university?
the help center might work well too.
Which one is the university?
University.
Huh. Could be
Yeah,
more than that.
those are they should have a here's how to use the system.
Yeah.
I know some other people who put together like full on training and packages and stuff like that. But I don't necessarily have access to that right at the moment.
Okay.
Learn.
Hmm. That's strange. Because the university, it used to be packed full of stuff.
Yeah. Here, go to
Okay, that's good.
There's gohighlevel.com/education. Put that in chat. That's got a few things in there. But there isn't this is where you start, and this is or maybe fast track. No. Maybe webinars and workshops. But webinars, the webinars and workshops usually tackle a specific, they're like, hey, we're going to tackle, this is how you, whatever. This is how you get more clients and do whatever. But rather than just like, here's how you use high level.
Okay.
High level welcome course. I'm just Googling right now.
Okay.
This one doesn't seem too bad. I actually haven't gone through any of it, so I'm not really sure, and I'm not even sure who's created it. It's like leads for locals.
I've found too, like if I'm looking for something specifically, I just go to YouTube usually and search for whatever it is. And then I'll look for the most updated video. And then you start to figure out who you want to follow. Maybe on YouTube, there's a lot more just like quick videos showing you how to do specific things. So it just depends what you're looking to learn,
Okay.
is what I've found anyway. I'm not very techy, like obviously Jason is. But for certain things, I just go right to YouTube and search.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So I got to do my due diligence on YouTube University.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's kind of never ending.
Here's one that I just saw too. That's kind of like a welcome course. Can't guarantee what's all in there. But when I go to all courses, I actually don't get access to any courses if I'm, it's just dumb. It should, if you sign up for high level, there should be a welcome course, and then you should get access to all the welcome courses. Here's how you set this up. And then I just signed up for one, and it's like, here's a quick wins course, and I signed up for it, and then it's like, you don't have anything.
Yeah, I don't have
any
access
courses.
to anything either.
Okay. So once I get that email, I'll go in and okay.
I don't even know if that'll give you access to anything. I just tried it and it didn't for me. All right. Well, I got to jump off.
Okay.
Yeah, if you
Okay.
if you have any questions, or shoot me a message on Facebook or anything like that. And then we'll be back around on Thursday as well for the other tech call.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, go through our training. See, I typically spend time in the high level support portal, and there's pretty much, you can ask it how to do anything and you'll find it in there somewhere. But yeah, all right.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate you jumping on here, and appreciate everybody who jumped on today. And we'll see everybody on Thursday, I guess. All right,
man. I appreciate your help, man, and
no problem.
have a productive day and week.
You too. All
you
right.
and Chandel.
Yeah, thank you,
Yeah,
man.
we'll see you
Appreciate it.
soon. Bye.
All right.
Bye.
Okay, bye.